Hello everyone, CreeperJones651 here. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Today we are having a little scuff. Just wait for it. It's gonna come. Hang on. I think, did I even click live? What's going on here? Maybe I have to refresh. Yep, here it comes. What's going on here? Alright, there we go. There's, I forgot to mute YouTube. That's what I was expecting. Alright, so today we got a little bit of a different thing. Haven't done one of these in a while. Not sure when the last one was. I think it was when I played with Gamer Woody. We had a plot of land each, and we were supposed to build something out of it. Now, this time it's a bit different. Today I have a genre randomizer. And here I have several different genres of builds that I have to utilize on each one of these plots. As I build plots... Hello, I'm sorry I've been missing your live stream. I've been quite busy. No worries. Actually, I've been sick, and I'm I'm glad to see you're in a live stream. Well, hello, QuizQuery. Welcome back. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm basically making a different genre of build for each of these, and they get bigger and bigger as the builds go on. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. Over here we have our... I actually made this little Nyx guy. Go over here. You can see the internals. He's got a copper golem working away here. Got a playlist going. Alright, so let's see what our first genre is. I'm probably not going to be here long, just here to drop a like and say hi. Well, it's good to see you. And thank you. Hello! So here we go. Our first build in this 1x1. Utopia. How am I gonna this is probably the worst one I could have gotten for this one. How do I do Utopian in a 1x1? Let's see. Okay, it's gotta have white concrete. So we go white concrete. And I feel like it needs, like, blue glass. Maybe. And then we go... Maybe some prismarine. Gosh, maybe a moss block. Okay. We have... How are we gonna do this? This is crazy. Then, let's see. I've got to figure out how to do this. No, we're not going to do glass pane. We need a block. Go. Now, we go like this. Then, we just... What am I supposed to do here? Maybe... top it all off. We do something like this, and then there we go, Utopia. That's the best I could do. Okay, so that's actually surprising that we got that right off the bat. Let's go ahead and put that in there so we don't roll it again. Alright, now for the 2x2. Boom. We've got... horror. Oh, a horror 2x2. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go nether wart. Gonna get some... No, we're gonna get bricks. We need... cracked stone bricks. Not mossy. Then... gonna get one of these. Then... feel like... we go carved pumpkin. Can you check something for me? Yeah. What's up? What's up, QuizQuery? Do I have spears in my Minecraft? No, not yet. Not yet. Haven't had that, I think it's in Bedrock Preview, but I don't think it's in the normal base game yet. Go like this. And then we need a skull, I think. Skull and a redstone torch. And I need something for the top. I think we're gonna go with a bit of deep slate. No, blackstone. Blackstone. Just making sure because my Minecraft had an update with nothing in it. So I guess it was to fix a bug. Yeah, it was probably... Oh no. Oh no. I thought they fixed that bug! No! They didn't fix that bug! They didn't fix that bug! No! It was working fine before! Oh no! Now, your game needs an update. Minecraft for Windows. Downloading 0 bytes of 0 bytes. 0 megabytes per second. What is this? Hang on. Hold the phone. I think I just got the update you got. Did I press escape? No, I pressed F11. Hang on. We're gonna... It's gonna go ahead and... try this again. Let's do this. Okay. Is this... What is... Okay. That's annoying. I'm pulling it up here so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. This is exactly what's going on right now. It's interrupted my stream. Crazy as I said it. Yeah, as soon as you said it. As soon as you said it, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with. What is... Mojang! Microsoft. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And by the way... oh my gosh. Hang on. I gotta check the launcher real quick. That was crazy. No shot. That was crazy timing. Can you check? Just making sure because my Minecraft had an update with nothing in it, so I guess it was to fix a bug. I don't know if it was to fix a bug at this point. I think it was the bug. What is going on? And just as soon as I thought Bedrock was streamable again. I thought Bedrock was streamable again. What a fool I was. What a fool. Come on. Let's see. Load in the Minecraft launcher. Bedrock. God. Latest release. Install the latest release. Wrong, connecting to our servers. Please try again later. And if the error persists, you can report a bug here. You don't care if we report a bug there. Ah. Okay, let me see. I just... Inflation. Updates. Update check initiated. Seconds. This is honestly... Bedrock is hurting itself at this point. That's crazy timing. Yeah. That is crazy timing. Oh my god. Trying to open Minecraft again. Minecraft does not want to open. This is taking a bit for a bug fix. Yeah. I'm at my wit's end with these guys. They had... How does this many bugs come out like that? Like, how does it go past final check? This is like... You have one job. Well, it says it's updating now. It's at 82%. It says it's at 100% now. I have no idea what it updated. There were no bytes. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Fingers crossed. Place, launching game, yada yada yada. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The fact that it crashed my game just from minimizing the window. People, Minecraft is finally getting an update. Me, oh no, Minecraft gets a ton. Just 99% of them are fixing bugs that don't even exist. Yeah, for real. Oh, great. And there's this huge white bar at the bottom. What is this? What is this? What is this? Here. Like F11? No? Okay. 9%. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Seriously though, I don't understand. Personally, I have only run into like 4 bugs since I switched consoles. I have run into so many bugs. I've been trying to play Bedrock through this. Like, through this absolute wreckage of a game that has been happening from the Wii to PS4. Wow. Made by real people, too. Okay. Can I... Is it crashing again? I did F11 again. Is it crashing? It's crashing. It crashed. Technical difficulties on the bug rock, I see. Yes, very much so. Technical difficulties on the bug rock. Okay. We have a white bar now. Is the white bar gone? Second launch. Dang it. Yeah. I think... No, now it's a yellow bar! It's a yellow bar! What is this? Now that we got different flavors of... What is this? Banana-flavored error bar? What is going on? Minecraft! Oh, jeez. If this turns like... If this is like... What is going on here? Hang on, I have to see. We still have our worlds. This is good. But now, F11. Loading. Okay, we're safe. We crashed. Will we get blueberry flavored error bar this time? I'm curious. Or will we get green apple? Leave your comments. What are you guessing? What color we get this time? Oh, it's a black bar. Must be blackberry. No, it's white. They're changing. The bar. Yeah. The bar is... Yeah. Yeah. This is what I was talking about earlier, Jones. A lot of people have been complaining about it online recently. As you can see, unplayable. Alright. Let's see if we can actually hop into the game. I might have to, for the sake of the... I can't get to minimize screen. Maybe I can do it in a roundabout way. Let's go to... let's go to settings. We go to video. Mine is fine. It's probably just Windows. Oh, it's definitely Windows. Windows is having a time of it. Well, that didn't work either. That didn't work either. We just got rid of this bug, Microsoft. What do you mean? Okay, we got banana flavored again. All right, I think I'm gonna just change something on here. I'm gonna go like there. Then lock preview. Now it looks like I meant for it to be there. I'm not fighting with the game on this anymore. Well, they got rid of the bug, added a new feature, and now they got more. It's like trying to destroy a mirror. Breaking it doesn't get rid of it, just multiplies it. Yeah, so it would seem. Alright, let's see. Are our worlds still available? Will we still have our world when we get in there? Boy. Alright, we're back. The audio is glitched. There we go. Windows, hold. Windows Manager. Now, Windows, hold. Waits for you to stream. Now! What's happening? Yes! Very accurate. Very, very accurate. I love that. Okay. I feel like you could start a casino with this, like betting on whether it won't crash. Oh gosh. Then I think that works for horror. I'm gonna go now. By the way, congrats on 300 subs. Thank you! Yeah, I'll have that 300 subscriber video out as soon as I can get Bedrock to work consistently. Because honestly, there's a certain thing I have planned, and it requires Bedrock. But if it keeps this up, I might have to do something else. Anyways, let's see what our next one is. Because we got Utopian and horror, yeah. I just realized I was looking at OBS to play the game. Alright, choose the genre. For the 3x3, we have steampunk. See you later then. Also, Jones, if Bedrock keeps this up, you might find it better to switch to Java. Unless that's having the same issues. I highly doubt Java would be having the same issues. They don't do that to Java. I might have an easier time switching to Java, but my series is on Bedrock, so it's kind of... I'm thinking about it, but I'm hoping to see it through to the other side. Okay, so we're going full-on copper here. Steampunk, absolutely need copper. What kind of copper? No, we need dark. We need dark. Cracked polished blackstone. Just for the soot, maybe? And then a bit of this. And a bit of this. Alright. Was better on bedrock, now even worse on bug rock. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Alright, we're gonna try for this as our base. Then we need a steam engine, I believe. Let's get... I think it's... not sandstone. Polished tough wall might look better. Gonna get... copper. Win it. Kind of like... not this one. Not this one. Steampunk, steampunk. I'm narrowing my options too far by thinking solely steampunk. See what else we can do. Obviously, we need a blast furnace. Big grindstone. Not sure where the grindstone will come in, but that's the process. We need blazing hot. Okay. Interestingly, I've heard that nuclear is technically a form of steampunk, so you could also try that. I have heard of that. I've heard that. Yeah. We're gonna get polished tough. That's not steampunk at all. Hang on, I need cogs and stuff. Ah, how am I not? This is actually surprising for me. I didn't think that steampunk would be the one that would get me, struggling. Okay, so... maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Alright, we got some big step. Can we utilize this? I go for stone, I think. Maybe polished tough actually works. Go with the majority of it being copper. Big on pipes and machines. If there's room, likely more gears and pipes. Gotcha. Thing is, I've started going for like a train station now. Already being copper, big on pipes and machines. Okay. I think I've got an idea now. Then we can utilize... Where's the lightning rods? Steampunk is big on browns, brass, and copperish colors, so if you stick with those, use things like grays and blacks for places where smoke builds up from the chimneys. Also, wood and brick are also a good idea to use for more structures like factories and such. Alright, gotcha. I'm gonna go with some dark oak. And if you do go for a chimney or steam, cobwebs and wool should be a good idea for a way to suggest steam. Honestly, not building this style before, but I've seen a bunch of pictures. Gotcha. An idea. Alright. I think we have somewhat of a winner. We're 3x3. Although, we're missing one thing. Looking epic, bro. Nice job. Thank you. We just need one more thing. There we go. And then maybe here. Perfect. Alright. That is officially done. What's next? Post-apocalyptic. At least we got a little more room here. There's definitely going to be a lot of stone. So let's go ahead and get... I kind of want to do like a parking lot that's overgrown. See a lot of those all the time. So, go ahead and get some blackstone. Make it look a little cracked. And then... maybe blackstone for the road itself. Alright. Now for... oh, this is infested. Crackstone. Oops. Then over here, we're gonna have Odzol. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Go for leaves. I think... Pale oak leaves. And then we're gonna get some slabs. No, trapdoors. You don't want too much color. There we go. And then maybe we do like a... we do need to alter the floor a bit. So here's the thing. We can't exit the area. But what we can do is we can hint at stuff outside of the area, right? So let's do this. Let's go ahead and pretend that there's a tree out there, right? We're just gonna make it look like it was cut off. There we are. Like so. Then... I think since it's post-apocalyptic, we'll probably put a couple crates lying around. Oh. Yeah, this conundrum. Go like that. Yeah, actually, that works. That works. And then... post-apocalyptic. You know, people can say post-apocalyptic is a numerous variety of things. Well, let's just say this is like a Fallout type thing. We're gonna need logs. Acacia, I feel, would be a good something to mix in here. A gnarled branch sticking out like so. Let's get some toxic barrels. I think the way we could do that, bamboo and some block of gold. Because this is a slab, possibly. I feel like it needs something at the center, though. Ooh, what's this? I've never made a toxic barrel before, so this is probably not going to look the best. Ooh, maybe not the bamboo trapdoor. Maybe we go for something a little more like this. Yeah. And we can do... I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Make it look like it's been eaten into. Like acidic. Then it's post-apocalyptic. Actually, this isn't half bad for post-apocalyptic. But we're gonna need something like a fire. I think... yeah. We put something above it? Possibly. And then... honestly, yeah. This is actually pretty good. Post-apocalyptic? We're gonna borrow something from here. Sharing your channel with my sis? Heck yeah, thanks! I hope she enjoys. Alright. I feel like the black is too contrasting with the scene. We're removing the black. Maybe a few more of these, though. Alright. So we've got post-apocalyptic, we've got steampunk, we've got horror, and we've got utopian. Honestly, this is actually looking pretty good. I'm surprised I was able to do post-apocalyptic that well. Hang on, I gotta make sure. Nothing is out. Good. Alright, let's clear our inventory. Next one. Modern. Ooh. It was a good thing we got modern on a fairly large one. I say fairly large, but, Okay. We're gonna go with concrete powder, of course. We've got to get the manicured lawn. And then I kind of want to mix things up and do a pool. We've got enough space, I think. Actually, this one, cyan might work better. So, we're going to start with the pool because it's going to be the lowest part. Alright. Now, where's the house going to be? Alright, we're going to mark out this area as the house. This area as the path. Gonna shave this off. Gonna move the pool back a little. Then, right here, we're gonna have like a fence. Okay, so... Okay, I got the concrete. We need a supporting block. Oops. I think... Yeah, let's go... We'll build from the pool outward. I might swap out a few of the tile, a few blocks for, like, a tiled look. So let's see what we have. To do light blue, probably. We don't need it to be too deep. I guess that'll work for now. We're gonna move the path over one. To... Then, of course, we've got to get the regular grass. Then, remove this. And we'll leave one of these. Then, for the path, do red sand. Actually, I'm not too sure on the sand. I'm not loving that sand. Maybe clay. That's the one. There we go. Alright. Now, we're going to need to raise... I believe this part needs raised a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that line of rain. We're going to get... We're going to use leaves. But this one is going to be more of a vibrant one. And... It's going to be a toss-up between flowering azalea, jungle leaves. Actually, you know what? Use both. Uh-oh. go. And then right here, we're gonna make the house itself, which I'm gonna do kind of like a cube-like shape. Alright, and for the interior, let's go ahead and get some nice planks. Maybe mangrove, actually, would contrast very nicely. Alright. This. Now we need glass. I believe we're going to use... not white tinted. We need... let's do light blue. Now, kind of like how we did for the post-apocalyptic, I'm going to go ahead and try to hide the back while also making it look like there's more back here. So by using a mix of trapdoors, I'm going to try to achieve that effect. Or maybe I use yellow trap. We'll see. And then right here, we're going to add a door. Let's see. A birch door. There we go. Then we're, of course, going to put trapdoors on here. What do we use for the trapdoors, though? Full edges. Not too sure. Maybe we try this. I prefer it without holes. Actually, that just looks like miniature tiles. But of course, we're gonna need a ladder. So, get a ladder. Place that right there. Let's fill this up. There we go. Oh. Not sure about the iron trap doors. Really not. I'm not sure. We are going to need a gate here. Let's get ourselves one of... not those. There we are. I kind of want to have this back wall with a few paintings, though. But, you know, We don't have too much space, so maybe a plant or two would work. Yeah, we can't do that, so it has to be one of these. Oop. Okay. I am curious. You see the side that black spot is on, right? Watch where it goes. Okay, that makes sense. But it's so weird. It's on the wrong side. No, that just doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. I found a texture glitch, or a texture bug. I know, right? It's like it's trying to be a mini garage door. Yeah, for real. Alright, there we go. Got the pattern same. Now, I go ahead and go like this. Then one more. And then I believe, well, I would have a staircase to the next floor, but I'm not really seeing any way to do that in this area. We're just gonna pretend that there's a way through that door that leads up here. We ignore this side. We ignore the back. Then we add these. No, not these. We have better lights now. And I think I'm gonna put some trapdoors around that. It is also helping improve my focus because of all the lava chicken playing in the background. Ooh, actually, jungle trapdoors with this is a really nice combo. We're gonna put the... Okay, so we got 3 inward, so we're gonna keep the symmetry and do it right here. Yeah, it's with all the trapdoors, actually. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. How's there? Alright. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's starting to look like a monkey. Okay, we've got to do something smaller. Not this. We have to do lanterns. I think I know just how to do that. Get a few of these tiki torches. We'll have one. And then we're gonna have a pink flamingo if we can make one. We need pink. Then cherry. Okay, what are we gonna use for the head? That's the ugliest looking pink flamingo I've ever seen. That is uncanny. Oh no, what have I created? Hang on. If we do something real quick. Try a stare. Yeah. Maybe a stare. Actually, a stare might actually work. Upside down? Yeah. That works. Yeah, that works way better than the happy gas. Alright, and then of course we're gonna go ahead and keep this going. There we are. No, not there. Perfect. Okay. So we have the pink flamingo, and everything is looking good. Only thing we're missing is furnishings. So we're going to keep the light theme, but we're going to go ahead and contrast it with fancy-looking prismarine and scaffolding. Huh, I'm not sure what I was thinking. Ah, this might be better. Not scaffolding, we'll just put... There we go. That's super fancy. But I'm hoping for like a table I can put stuff on. This might work. We'll just say that this person lives alone. But we need them to have a potted plant that they can look at. We'll have it right there. And then gonna have good old cherry tree in it. Very fancy. Alright. Now that I placed these, starting to think we're missing a few shelves. Oh, actually, get a bit of 3D going here. Very nice. And we're going to remove these. Place those with shelves. And just so it doesn't throw it off too much, we're going to add a couple buttons. Honestly, that just makes it, that just draws the eye more to it. That's fine. Alright. Actually looking very nice. Very, very nice. Alright. So that does it for our modern build. Slash clear. Now for our next one. We have... I decide? Kind of lucked, I can't really... Well... Let's see, what do we have left? We have fantasy, science fiction, or cyberpunk? I'll go fantasy. Let's stick that right back in there. There we go. Alright, so time for a fantasy build. I'm so glad we have more space because fantasy, for me, definitely involves a lot of terraforming. So, I'm going to use moss actually for this. Moss carpet. We're going to add a few firefly bushes. And we're going to get coarse dirt. And then, going to need... cobbled? No, not cobbled deep slate. Yes, cobbled deep slate. Then we're going to need blocks of coal. We're going to need... Okay, so this is a good set for now. Some stone. Definitely grabbing some stone. Okay, now to mark out our terrain. I want a path leading around this way. We're going to have this kind of have 3 different levels of height. And then over here, we're going to have kind of like a cliffside. And then somewhat of a cave. Can't hear anything. Okay. Slash give at self structure block. Taking this guy with us. I just pressed F12. Or no, I pressed F11, didn't I? Oh no. I accidentally pressed. I crashed Minecraft. No. No. Minecraft crashed. Gosh dang Minecraft. Thought I was playing Minecraft, not Minecraft. Come on. Load up. Today's episode, 101 Ways to Crash Minecraft. Apparently. Interesting how there's a menu here that's completely different from the menu that's taking a few moments. Let me in. I'm that meme right now where it's like, let me in. That's me right now. Come on. You can do it. Ah, you did it. Try blinking around the map with an underbro. Ah. Try fixing your game. When Jones crashed Minecraft, insert Benny Hill theme. Yeah, for real. Unplayable! Unplayable! I say as I play. Alright. We're gonna... It got rid of my... Oh, I got it. Right, I got it. Boom. Boom. There we go. Gotta be careful when entering numbers and pressing backspace. Because if I press backspace and go a little too high, I'm gonna press F11. Why is this area missing? I've gotta check. No? Seems fine. Alright. Save the... Wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna save this as Disco. Just cuz. Then go ahead and move it this way. Load Disco. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save this guy over here for later. This is fantasy. How are you synced up? To the same track. Oh yeah, that's right. I copied and pasted. I've kind of doomed myself to switch between the music discs. Now, when I think fantasy, I think a winding path through the untamed countryside. Something like that. As well as a lot of green grass, maybe some floating islands, and a cave or two. And, of course, a forest. So, on the right side of the path over here, we're going to have somewhat of a forest. A little bit of a raised hill leading to it, of course. Oh my gosh, I can't. Only one of you guys can play at a time. That is the law now. There we go. This is actually turning out rather well. Alright. This is looking good so far. Alright. Alright. So this is looking pretty good already. I mean, look at that. That's crazy good. But we're not stopping there. We've got a lot of space to work with. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make use of this area right here. Trying to make some kind of sword in the stone over here. Which might actually work. Need these. I mean, honestly, close enough. Just need. Can we put a button on top? Not that. No. I swear we used to be able to put buttons on top. Nah, I got a better idea. Slash give itself command block. Get rid of that. Place this right here. Effect. All entities type equals armor stand. Name equals sword. Invisibility. True? Haven't run an effect command in a while. Slash summon armor stand sword. Slash effect all entities type equals armor stand. Name equals sword. Invisibility. Oh, wait. Infinite. Oh, wait. I don't need to run that anymore. Alright. Now we grab a sword. Gonna make it diamond because the bling. Alright. I think we've got to move this guy. Alright. Now, we need an anvil. Because we're going to call this guy Dinnerbone. I believe Grum also works. Don't worry about that. Just forgot how to open my inventory for a moment. I've never used the Grum one before. Is it 1M or 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, there it is. Close. Alright, his name is Grum now. Get it a little more centered. Oh no! Summon. Okay. Effect. Invis. Infinite. Okay. There we go. Slash set block deep slate. Oh wait. Hobbled slate. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna have this cave kind of open up. And then maybe have like a little bit of light through. No, the light there is too much. Now we need a water bucket. Gonna give it kind of a mystical look, I guess. There we are. Okay, now you know what we gotta do. I'd say this in itself is pretty darn good. But I think we can do better. There we go. Now we're gonna also borrow some glass from this build. And yoink. Alright, I think that's good for fantasy. But I could keep building on here forever. Well, I think if I started with how massive this ended up being, if I even started on the next one, we'd be here for probably an hour, I think. Yeah, let's look at this from, like, the beginning. So, this one was utopian, right? Not much we could do in a 1x1. This is horror. I think this is horror? Yeah, this is horror. So, went with basic Halloween type vibes, and murder mystery and dungeon type vibes. So that turned out alright. For a 2x2. Steampunk. Honestly, didn't think I'd be able to do this. Looking good, thank you. Didn't think I'd be able to do this one. Little Bugger helped me out, and it turned out way better than I expected it would. The use case for copper trapdoors is very surprising. You can have them for a lot of different purposes, in the same build even, which surprised me. And the trapdoors, like the spruce trapdoors for like boarding up places and stuff like that, also turned out rather well. The smoke, always my favorite to build, always. So that turned out really well. Then we had post-apocalyptic. Honestly, rather well, rather good, very good. And we also have modern, which Pink Flamingo, very cool. Also, very nicely done. My favorite of them all has to be this one. This is hands down my favorite. And honestly, if I had the materials, I would totally make this on the Better on Bedrock realm. Because this is honestly so good. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We got the sword and the stone over here. Got tropical fish. Got a waterfall that falls down from a floating island. That goes straight into this cave. And just this archway. Very cool. And just, let's go ahead one more time. Slash time. Set night. Oh yeah, you did pretty good. Thank you. And with that, all you lovely people out there, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, click that bell for notifications. Every time I go live, you'll know. And if you want to see me do the rest, let me know in the comments for part 2. I will do a part 2 if this video gets 5 likes. 5 likes, yeah, it's a big number. But you know what? I'm pretty sure we can do it with 300 people. Anyways, until next time, blessings to all y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!